What up, people? We are in 362 Peterbilt cab over 1986. There's a sleeper. I don't know how to turn the lights on. This is a buddy of mine. This is the cockpit. We got a good old dog laying over here. I don't know if the camera's catching. We're waiting to get washed. I'm gonna go climb outside. Look at this is the view from a windshield. And this is how high you have to jump off. I mean, it is ways up there. Oh, shit. He got stuck today in the mud a little bit. Fairly muddy. Pulls a grain hopper too, just like me. This thing is stupid short. Really, really short. It's kind of cool looking truck. Like I said, it's 1986. I was born in 85. He bought it fairly cheap, and it does the job. He has no problem pulling a grain hopper. It's 350 horse Caterpillar, mechanical one. It leaks fuel a little bit, but you know, a lot of people are gonna say it's junk. In reality, it's a air ride suspension. Majority of things do work on a truck. I would say it is rough shape overall, but you gotta understand it's 1986. You do the math how old this truck is, and I'm still surprised he runs this thing down the road. It's kind of leaning forward because it's low profile tires on the front and a 24 toll rubber in the back. And yes, you can do this on this kind of setup because it's air ride suspension in the back, so the air suspension makes up for it. But he said he's gonna fix it up. It would be cool to see it. And another thing I found out, I don't know if I'd be able to see because since it's covered in mud, right up here, so this is the front of the motor, the front of the frame, and this rest of it is literally bolted to it. So if the guy wants it, he could unbolt that part of the frame and get it like a 379 frame or something like that, and it'd be easy to stretch this thing, and that's what he's planning on it. He says in reality you don't have to do any kind of welding or nothing. You basically button two frames together. That's how they were coming from a factory. Maybe after when he cleaned out, and we'll meet up with him again, I can do a little better view of it. But I don't know, some people think it might be strange, but I think it's really, really cool pieces of equipment. I don't know, it's wild. I went for a ride in it, and it's a weird feeling. It's hard to explain. It's a very weird feeling for not having a hood. Like you sitting in it, and there's nothing, like literally you look and nothing on the front of you. But like this, Josh said, he says, if accident will happen, you're gonna be there first. So, I don't know, it's neat. Like, you don't see a lot of them. Like, I'm almost speechless. I had craving to, at least to ride in one, and I finally did, just around the parking lot. The truck washed, and it's amazing. You know, you start thinking about people back in the day, that's all what they would drive, just the damn cab overs. And nowadays, you don't see like hardly any. Like Fredliner Argosy, I think, is the last one actually quit making a production line cab over truck, and they still around. There's a lot of them still around, sitting in the barns and the parking lots, but not a lot of people willing to drive, and not a lot of insurance company like to insure them because they are pretty dangerous. There's on the front, right up here, I believe there's this is just the aluminum, and it's nothing, like there's no protection. But since you're sitting so high, so that might save you, but it's kind of cool looking. Looks like the sleepy eyes. Anyways, I'm in Colby, Kansas. We're unloading load of cattle feed tomorrow, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do from there, but tomorrow is Thursday, so the week's about gone. So we're gonna work Friday and planning to be home on Friday. But we're sitting in line just chilling with him. He went inside. We're going to get this bad boy washed, and I might gonna take a couple cool looking pictures with it. So put thumbs up on this one, guys. Maybe it's not a perfect video, but like I'm to that point, I'm speechless how cool it is. I cannot explain how cool this thing is. Like, some people gonna think it's retarded, but I don't know. I have a heart and I have a spot in my heart for this kind of trucks. I almost bought one Kenworth cab over about 2-3 years ago. I was so pumped about buying and restoring it, but then I figured there's no time. Kind of got to work and family and everything else. But the people who actually take this kind of equipment and they make time to restore them and make them runnable again and make them look cool, and they actually work them, you know, they deserve the respect in my opinion. But that's all I got for today, so thanks for watching, guys.